Hello again, everyone. My name is Stephen Fish, and tonight I'm doing an unboxing video again. This time, what's in this box, or what should be in this box, is the CD of the brand new Rolling Stones album, Hackney Diamonds. So we're gonna have a look at this. I neglected to mention in the last video that I filmed that there's something else I like to do on the internet, on Facebook, but I'm thinking about possibly moving or possibly doing this also on YouTube. There's something called the Streaming Stones, in which I list all the upcoming live streams that I know of that either have to do with the Rolling Stones as a band or as individual members, or streams that are related to them in some way, shape, or form. So thus far on Facebook, I've been putting all of those together into a list of streams coming up. It's a chronological list, so if there are ones that are coming up today, those ones will be on the list first, and then the next day, those will be up on that list. I don't just mention the streams. I also have the links that you can click on. When you click on those links, you're right where the stream's going to be. So it tells you the date and the time, and all you got to do is click, and you're right there. So that's something you might be interested in. Like I say, I do this on Facebook, but if you're interested in me trying to work this out to do it on YouTube too, I'm thinking about that, and I can just bring the list over, or post videos about things that are coming up that people might be interested in, and just let me know how you feel about that. Sound good? Okay, so this is the box. Should have the Hackney Diamonds Digipak in it. Let's take a look. Let's see if it's there. What do you think? You want to do that? Okay, good. So I think this trusty blade here. And we'll open this thing very carefully. I love it when they have these boxes are challenging sometimes. Maybe you can just rip it. I'm a big strong guy. Should be able to rip it. And this here won't cause any damage to it. Yeah, look, there you go. And here it is. This is so this should be the Digipak. It says it's made in Germany. So here we have the front cover that a lot of you saw before. Now, unlike the front cover that was on the vinyl version, which had all the tongues on it, this is probably the one that's more familiar to a lot of people, or at least more familiar to me, with that sword or knife or whatever going through the heart. It's okay. And a lot of people complained about this cover, but to me, it's ridiculous to complain about album covers. But this is my opinion. I'm really here more about the music. But to me, it's a pretty nice looking cover. I get the feeling looking at this that the songs on the album are going to have to do with relationships and relationships that don't always go right, and the upsetness that people feel about that sometimes. And right on the first song, you have Mick Jagger singing, "Don't get angry with me." Well, that's what I'm talking about. So anyhow, so here's that cover. Like I said, okay, so let's start with what the sticker says here. It's the first, and a lot of you already know this, but it's the first original studio album since 2005. Well, technically, not exactly true. In 2016, the Rolling Stones came out with an album called Blue and Lonesome, but while that album was all previously unreleased material, it was only uh, you know covers of blues tracks. It wasn't none of the songs on Blue and Lonesome were Jagger Richards or Jagger Richards Wood originals. Uh, so it's the first. So I guess it's kind of right. The first original studio album since 2005 uh, includes "Angry" and it says includes "Angry" and "Sweet Sounds of Heaven." Now this is a limited edition. It's there's a 20-page booklet with exclusive photos. You know, I wish that 20-page that 20-page booklet of exclusive photos would come in the vinyl version I got, in which case it would have been much bigger. But we're gonna see pictures. We're gonna see pictures of the band, maybe in the studio recording or doing with a promotional work for the album or whatever the case may be. I think it's more likely in the studio recording. The promotional stuff would have taken place afterwards. But so anyhow, we gotta try to open this very gingerly, very carefully. Without we don't want to break anything. We don't want to rip anything. We don't want to hurt anything. And you want to save the sticker somehow or other. Very careful. And we're going to put a little slit top. Well, they show it, but I'm putting a little slit in the top. Okay. Very carefully. Very carefully. I try not to. I might want to keep that sticker because that's a pretty cool thing. Okay, so we got so I'm removing the keep the sticker. I want to keep that sticker. I don't know how I'm going to keep the sticker, but I want to keep the sticker. And look at that. It's going to come off nice and neat. Oh, guess what? That sticker is still very much intact. Isn't that nice? Okay. So now that wrapping is off. Here's a nice view of that cover again. The songs that are on it. I mean, those may be coming up completely backwards. I don't know. Sorry, and I'm sorry for the light, the way the light is. But anyhow, here we go. Here we go. Now we're opening this up. Let's see. The logo, which is been through like so many different versions over the years, and we have the CD in the middle, and then we have the Rolling Stones, the same way the Rolling Stones are said in the middle. It's said in the middle of the LP, and we have it like this. Okay, so let's see. I mean, the disc, to be honest, it doesn't really look like anything. There's nothing really that exciting happening on the disc. You have the name of the album, the Hackney Diamonds on it, and the tongue. see what happens if you carefully. Now, these things break all the time. I hate these things, but we're going to gently and gingerly try to remove them. This CD, and probably not see much of anything underneath it. No, there you go. Not much of anything, right? Just a continuation of that design. Not much of anything exciting. And here's the piece. There's a response of one of the pieces. The resistance, the CD. Very carefully, very gingerly put it back on. That's snapped in. Very good. Uh, so I was interested to see what this booklet is going to look like. There's a little booklet which has pictures in it. Wow, very cool. Very cool. See nice pictures of them. Hopefully in the studio. Hopefully working on the album. Okay, so I'm opening this to page one. We see the same information that we saw on the vinyl album. I believe this is all the information about the tracks. So have a look. I don't know if it's not coming. It's looking backwards, but this is what that looks like. At any rate. So it's information about Angry. And you can see. Excuse me. It's not really. It's this is the lyrics. These are the lyrics to the songs. This does not say who's on which tracks. These are actually the lyrics of the songs. And have pictures. Ooh, yeah, pictures of. Not of them recording the album, but it's nice looking pictures. Nice to see the band. Nice to see the band that we've loved all these years. So we turn the page here, and we have more lyrics. These being lyrics to "Bite My Head Off," "Whole Wide World," "Dreamy Skies," and "Mess It Up." So that's what she got over here. And what are we going to see when we turn the page this time? Well, we're going to see pictures of. We see Ronnie Wood. Ronnie Wood is now his guitar in the hand. And then we see Mick again. Mick smiling. I think is he singing? I don't know. He's and this side. I can't. The sides. I can't really figure out what's happening there. It's interesting. And here we have that Rolling Stones thing again. Just like you saw on the inside cover of the vinyl album. Again, we have the lyrics to Live by the Sword. That's the song that has not only Mick Jagger and Keith Richards and Ronnie Wood, but also Charlie Watts. That was one of the two songs that he was on, and Bill Wyman. So it's a reunion of the band as it existed from 1975 to 1990, 1991, thereabouts. That was the last lineup that made albums that people generally consider to be the Stones classics. However, I'll argue that there were other very good albums that came after those albums that people should give a listen to. Babylon, uh, Bigger Bang. There's good material on all these albums that people should really try giving a listen to. So I'll turn you that page again, and here we see Keith Richards over here, Ronnie Wood there. So the pictures. Then we have all the usual stuff like the thank all the people they're thanking a whole bunch of people that the names are kind of small, can't really see them, but and you probably can't see them really either because they'll probably look backwards there. But and then it's thanks to those people, and special thanks to other people. Okay, of course it mentions the Rolling Stones and the different instruments that they play. You know, make of course doing the vocals, guitar, percussion, and harmonica. Keith Richards doing guitar, vocals, bass, and piano. Ronnie Wood doing guitar, bass, and backing vocals. And then mentions the Stones management. Mentions the Rolling Stones and Keith Richards' own personal manager, Jane Rose. She gets a mention. That's good. Good. Those people get mentions. So and then we have all the information about who wrote the lyrics. But this is very small print. You'll need a magnifying glass to read these things, or some of you will. And it also has now here is where you have the information about who appears on each track. So, but again, be prepared to look closely, use a magnifying glass or whatever, or just look it up online. You're online now anyway, right? So you can do that anyway. And you can probably see all that information much better than you can on here. So, and we'll turn the page again. We have more information about who's on each of the songs. And then we have the information about who does the design, the illustration, photography, and all that stuff, and all the other legal stuff. And then we go right here, and here's the back of the book. So that's the whole booklet. Okay, you know, it's just a nice little extra thing that came with this, and they say it's a limited edition. So who knows? Maybe it'll be a collector's item. Who knows? So I'm going to try to very gently, very gingerly put this back in here. Probably have to take it out of the frame. Just to get it in. It's going in. It's going in. It's in. It's a beautiful book. So that's that. So yeah, Happy Diamond CD. That's what it looks like. Like I said before, the music is absolutely great. It's cool if you could buy these things. It's a good idea to support, musicians and artists and that. I mean, yes, I know making Keith and Bonnie are rich beyond anything that we could ever imagine. The musicians that work under them, though, not so much. And the people who do the recordings, not so much to me that they could use that money. It's good if you can afford to spend it. It's good if you can do that. However, if you can't, well, times are tough. You understand. Because, you have Apple, like I have, you have Spotify, you have whatever you got. You should definitely go and listen to the music and enjoy it because it's a great album. Some people are saying it may be the last one. I don't think so. I don't think it's it's going to be the last one. Mick, in fact, has already said that they are 2/3 of the way through the next album, and he said that a while ago. So they may even be further along than that now. So that's pretty much all from here. And I'll just mention again the Streaming Stones. If you're on Facebook, it's already there. If not, I'm thinking about, like I say, I'm thinking about doing a version of that here, man, on this channel, and I'll be posting stuff about that, and if that happens, and I'll I'll mention the links to things that are coming up. Maybe I can tell you about a few of them now. Why not? Well, I got you, right? So what's coming up? And this is really not the best time to do this because really not a whole lot coming up that's mentioned. Now that doesn't mean anything necessarily because because they could be things that are not mentioned that will be coming up. Sometimes at the spur of a moment, a stream will start, and I'll put that immediately up on the Streaming Stones as soon as I find out about it. But anyhow, okay, by the time, okay, so I'll just mention the ones that are coming up. By the time you see this, this first one will already be up, but you can obviously go back and watch it. It's my stream of the unboxing of the Rolling Stones Hackney Diamonds Blue vinyl album. That's going to be done on October 28th at 10. It's going to be showing on October 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern. On November 5th at 1:30 a.m. in the morning, 5150 show, which has a little TM trademark thing in the name of its YouTube channel. They're gonna have something called Hackney Diamonds, the Rolling Stones, ranking the tracks. That's gonna be on November 5th at 1:30 a.m. in the morning. I think the guy who runs it is from Australia. That would explain the hour. On 11/18, November 18th, I should say, at 4 p.m. There's a YouTube channel called Candaso77. That's CANDASO 77. It's going to stream the Rolling Stones on Shindig, which they filmed on August 11th, 1965. So that's going to be on, like I said, on November 18th at 4 p.m. Eastern. And Candaso is a really good channel, but he has not just the Stones, but a lot of other artists. And he does have live chats. Unfortunately, I think you have to speak Spanish in order to participate in those chats. So what I'm doing is, for those who are on Facebook Messenger, I'm having something. Let's see if I can show. I don't know if I can show what this is. I don't know if it'll let me show what it is. If I can even get, how about if I can even get to what it is? Wouldn't that be something? Okay, so this is on Facebook Messenger. I've set up a group on Facebook Messenger in which people can come and chat during the time that Shindig is streaming. So if you get on that, if you can get on that, would be great. If not, you just enjoy it. You just enjoy watching and listening to it. It's, the Rolling Stones on Shindig, 1965. well, for those of you who are the purists who only love the original lineup, or for those of you who love the original lineup and the other lineups, well, guess what? That band that was on Shindig. That was the original lineup of the Rolling Stones. Not only has Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, who have been in all the lineups, but Bill Wyman, who was there from the '60s on through the early '90s. Charlie Watts, who was there for most of the years of the Rolling Stones and only passed away in recent years, 1990, sorry, 2021, and Brian Jones, who was only there the first several years. Several years, he passed away in 1969, and that's a lineup that recorded a lot of very well known songs of the Rolling Stones. You know, Can't Get No Satisfaction, Get Off My Cloud, and 19th Nervous Breakdown, and several other songs. I'm thinking now, forgetting which songs we actually performed it. Let's see if we can find songs that. Hold on a second. Let's just see if we can find the songs that they performed on Shindig. Shindig. Sense of, you know, wait a minute. No, this is well. Hmm. Uh, I get the feeling the date on that she may have been wrong, but anyhow, on Setlist.fm, I'm seeing the Shindig, but this was on May 26, 1965, so we may have to look into that. But on that show, well, I mean, if you don't want to know what they did, uh, maybe you want to know what they did. Okay, I'll tell you. Down the Road of Peace, The Little Red Rooster, and I Can't Get No Satisfaction. That's what they did on that show, supposedly. But anyhow, so let's see. Rolling Stones on Shindig. Maybe they did another appearance. Let's, was the only appearance in it, so I think the date that I got from this stream of Candasso 77 may have been incorrect. That may be actually May 26, 1965. My apologies. If that's the case, and that's the set list. So they filmed that in Los Angeles, California on May 26, 1965. So, so anyhow, on, so like I said, where is it? Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. So okay, on November 18th, 2023 at 4 p.m., that will be streaming live and we'll all be able to watch it together. All right. Well, that was a lot. A lot of stuff. So anyhow, like I said, this is the new Rolling Stones Digipak CD. Hope you enjoyed the look at that and what's coming up in Stone streams, and we'll we'll talk again at some point. Be well. Bye.